Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Post Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. And we opened 2% lower and we were trying to stabilize between 15,900 and 15,950. In fact, though we opened lower, SGX Nifty was indicating closer to 16,000. I think some people have manipulated to keep the market higher so that they can square up their position. But though we opened around 15,900, but we were just consolidating. It was not really very bad. But around 11 a.m. Market started falling, and it broke 15,900. And then after that, it's a one-way rally on the downside. There was no respite. There was no even a small intraday recovery. Any intraday recovery, only 20-30 points, and that has already been sold into. And today, as expected, it's all about IT because US markets are falling because of IT valuation. Nasdaq is worst performer. Nasdaq has already fallen 30%. And today, IT index has fallen about 6%. And today, the top 5 losers, all from IT pack. And there are only 5 stocks only in IT index, I think, in Nifty 50. Infosys, TCS, Wipro, HCL Technology, Tech Mahindra. And all of them are down. All of them are down more than 5%. And Bank Nifty was okay in the morning, but then after 11 a.m., even that also started falling. At some point of time, Bank Nifty has fallen almost 1,000 points. So you just can't hide anywhere. And this is such a bearish capitulation period, and nowhere to hide. And finally, only 3 stocks ended in green. One is ITC, 2 Dr. Reddy, 3 Power Grid, and that's because ITC and Dr. Reddy, they came out with good results. End of the day, FIIs once again have sold for 4,900 crores, whereas the domestic institutions have bought only about 3,200 crores. And FIIs have already sold 43,000 crore in this month and 46,000 crore in this series. Now that means because April 29th is one trading session which comes under May series. So this is going to be the highest selling in the last 2 years. By pandemic, as I already told you, there was 1 month they sold for 65,000 crore. After that, this is going to be very high. And they have already crossed the highest figure in the last 2 years. And still they have 5 more trading sessions to go. And today, I can tell you, you can see from my face looking very sad. Today my MTM loss was more than 1 crore. And it's a worst day. And this kind of violent move, that too very close to the expiry, it's a very, very great deal. And I'm sitting with huge losses. And moreover, the main reason for my big losses is because I have taken a bullish view. And I follow a technical analysis. As per that technical analysis, and Tuesday, the market has actually shown long. Then, after that it has fallen. It went higher by about 150 to 200 points. Then after that, it is a complete mayhem. So, in fact, earlier I never used to believe technical analysis. And after some time, after seeing everybody, so I started believing in technical analysis. I started following the technical analysis. And now I'm paying the huge price for that. So I think now I have to go back to my old stand of not believing in technical analysis. Well, whatever is said and done, so these kind of things can happen, So no technical analysis can be 100% correct. That's why every technical analyst also give a stop loss. So this is my bad luck. And 2 times the Nifty shown long, once at 17,300, the second one at 16,200, and both lasted just only 1 day. Then after that, markets have fallen drastically. So Looking at the open interest, the calls are being added at every strike level, 15,800, 15,900, 16,000, 16,100, you know. So the markets are very, very bearish. And there is a reason for such a bearishness. And on one side, FIIs keep selling every day, not even a single day they are buying. And nowadays, domestic institutions, they are not able to match. And I do not know how long they can match, because now the money flowing into mutual fund has also got reduced. Last month, the lump sum amount that came into mutual fund came down by 44%. So at some point of time, if FIIs keep selling like this, and domestic institutions don't have enough money to support, and that is when the big problem, the real problem can come. And by looking at the developments, that is possible. And so far we have been holding the swing low. The Russian-Ukraine war low was 15,671. But as I told you last time, the more number of time it breaks 15,800, and that become 15,700 become a weaker support. Right now that's a support, but that support is getting weakened, just like you keep on hammering many times. So that become more and more weak, and one day it breaks. So if that happens, you know, our market going to be in big problem. And already in US, they have already tested the 52-week low. They broke the 52-week low, both Nasdaq and Dow. And here we are still, I'm not broken the 52-week low. But if things continue like this, so sooner or later it may happen. And Dow fell 1,100 plus point yesterday, and again today now the Dow future is more than 300 point lower. And Nasdaq has already fallen 30%, and now another 1.5% down. And I think I told you in the morning, you know, there's some hedge fund manager who is managing about 18 billion funds. He says, you know, the Nasdaq will lose, their losses will become double. That means 30% loss now, it may go to 60% loss. And I just cannot imagine what will happen. So with this already, there's so much problem. So right now, though FIIs keep selling, the domestic institutions are supporting. And in fact, in 2008-9 Lehman Brothers collapse time, if FIIs sell for $1 billion, and then Nifty used to fall about 5%. And that was the kind of, you know, the fall. And 2011, I remember, first 3 trading sessions, they sold 1,000 crore. 1,000 crore every day for 3,000 crore 3 days. And then, you know, Nifty fell about 15-20%. But now, FII selling is just unimaginable. And they have already sold nearly $40 billion. So I was telling my friend, you know, so $1 billion, if Nifty falls 5%, or $40 billion, by this time Nifty should have fallen 90%. But that has not happened, and Nifty has not even fallen 20%, and that is just mainly because of retail people supporting this market. But my big question is that how long they can support. If one day they get panic and they start redeeming their mutual funds, then mutual funds will have to sell the shares to pay the money to them. They have no other alternate. So that is the time when both FIIs and DIIs will come and sell, and that's where you can see the real mayhem. So I'm not saying that all this is going to happen, but by looking at the developments, and all this is a possibility. So one has to be very careful and not like PR Sundar, no, who look at the technical analysis and became bullish and lost heavily. So definitely this is time to be very, very cautious and keep your positions very, very light. And no matter what is the loss, better book the loss and take fresh positions, and there is no point in fighting with the market. So one more interesting thing before I'm closing the video. the markets were so volatile, but last Thursday Nifty closed at 15,808 and today Nifty closed 15,809. It's just 1 point plus in the last 5 trading session. But in between, market went to 15,735, went to 16,400, again came back to 15,740. It was going all over the places. But on a close to close basis, for last 1 week, it just closed exactly flat. And though technical analysis people, they see the weekly chart, but the weekly chart they see from Monday to Friday. But because our expiry is Thursday to Thursday, so I look at Thursday to Thursday. So Thursday to Thursday, it's a flat closing, and you can say this is a kind of a Toji pattern. Actually, Toji pattern is no opening and closing. It's not close to close basis. So close to close basis for the last 1 week, we are absolutely flat, and that shows indecisiveness. If more bearishness, more negative news comes globally, we will continue to fall more. And that, from here, the move is going to be significant on either side. The probability of that significant move happening downside is very high. So that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thank you for watching.